I want to welcome you right now. My name is Yaya Diamond, and I am your host. Man, I'm telling you, we got a great guest on the show today. You don't know.
Yeah.
I know you don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay, cuz listen. I was an avid watcher of this TV show that he was on. I watched it all the time. I literally laughed. I loved his entrances and his exits. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Yo, what's up, bro, man? What's up?
Yo, what's up? You know, you got some stirred sandwiches.
I had a peanut butter sandwich earlier.
Is that right? That's good.
Syrup sandwich with a little bit of syrup on it.
Good enough.
So tell me, okay, so let's go back a little bit. You know, you got on a bunch of different TV shows, but the main one, and you know, we're gonna just go through that. Did you? I mean, how did that happen?
Well, I've done a lot of things before the Martin show. And I mean, I majored in theater in college, and then when I came out here, um, Martin was like it was like another audition. I auditioned for was it Eileen McKnight, and I was just in Texas before I came out here. I was home visiting, and I was watching some of the old Martin reruns from me and my friend. And my friend, he had all the videotapes that he had taped them, and I'm on the floor laughing at Dragonfly Jones and having fun. And then come back to Cali a week later, and I had got a call. They said they want you to audition. So I went in and auditioned, and it was crazy. I did it one way, and then Eileen Knight said, "Can you do a little something different?" I said, "Yeah." So I did something different, and she loved it. She said, "I'm gonna take you over across the street, to go meet Martin and the producers." So I had to audition for Martin and the producers. Then when I did that, man, they were rolling. So that's how I got the part. But
That is
I've done many things before that show.
Right.
Yeah, did a show called True Colors before Martin. I was on there for 5 episodes of that show. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As a matter of fact, Carl Payne was on that show too with me. You want to play Cole?
Yep. Wow.
We was on that show together.
Wow. I think a lot of people remember Martin because it was just such a big hit, and it had so many different facets. But okay, so who came up with your entrances and your exits? Was that you?
Well, no, we did a lot of stuff on the fly. I came in one day on one episode. I was walking in, and I was walking out the door. Martin said, "It'd be funny if you just turn and go out the window." And I turned and went out the window, and that's the history. It's like the rest is history. Man through the window, yeah.
Man through the window,
and
yeah.
But the walk. When I had the sweater on the first episode, and Martin told me to get out of his seat. He said, "Get out of my seat," and I got up. And I'm fresh out of theater. I'm thinking that you have to stay in your light, even though they got all the cameras up there. So I was like trying to walk slow, so my mother could see me long on camera. And that was, and then Tashina was like, "Man, you seen the walk? That walk was funny." And that's how the walk stayed.
Yo, it's just amazing. I mean, did you freak out a little bit? And I've always asked this question because I mean, I always freak out. I freak out. I freaked out, and then I'm real calm. I freaked out. I have to admit, I have to admit, about 10 minutes ago, I freaked out.
Yeah, right. Okay.
No, I did. But then on the camera, when you saw me, I was cool and collected. See, yeah.
Nah, the only time I think I ever freaked out, I did a show called Vegas with James Caan, and my scenes were with James Caan. And the whole night before, man, I was nervous. I'm like, man, may he rest in peace. I was like, man, I got to work with Sonny Corleone. I mean, Brian Piccolo from Brian's Song. I was like, man, I freaked out on that. But
yeah. I mean, everybody's entitled to a freak out. I mean, definitely. Wow. So after Martin, where did you focus? What did you focus on?
After Martin? Mm-hmm. Well, shoot, after Martin, the next thing that came up, I had to audition for Bernie Mac, and end up getting that part. And people don't realize I only did 12 episodes of Martin, and I did like 40 episodes of Bernie. So that was like the next step. I did that, and then from there, Parker's and ER, a lot of the things. So
That's
But
wonderful.
but everybody know, like you say, they know the Martin thing. The
They know the
Martin
bar.
is where I'm
It
from.
was the
That's where they
window.
know me from.
It was
Yep,
the
yep.
window and the food. I'm not gonna
That
lie.
is
It was the window and the food.
that.
You set the tone. It was like nobody could be funnier than this guy. Nobody. Okay, that's it. He
Dragonfly
is the
Jones was
man.
funny, man. That dude used to have me on the floor crying. Dragonfly. I'm talking about that. When he did that, I said I want to be on set to see every time you do Dragonfly Jones.
Oh
Even if I
my
wasn't on the
gosh.
show, I wanted to be there just to see that, man. That used to kill me.
Wow. Wow. So,
Yeah.
okay. So now let's fast forward to today, because, a lot of people think that, you're not doing anything, or you're doing this, or you're not doing that, or you're not following your dreams, or you kind of lay back. I mean,
Yeah.
I've had people say, oh, she's dead. I'm like, dead.
Oh, wow.
When did she die? I mean, you know how people do the whole
Yeah.
death thing comes up on
Right,
the
right.
internet. She's dead. That's
Oh
not
yeah, oh
dead.
yeah, oh
Come
yeah,
on,
oh yeah.
man.
They said
Come
that
on.
about me.
Oh
A
my
lot of
gosh. No
people, they
way.
said, yeah, they say bruh man died, and somebody had put that they knew they knew the exact how I died and where I died and the day I died and all that stuff. So, but no, I'm still working. I'm still, I'm doing stand up all over the country. About to do this play in Austin, Texas, and
Nice.
yeah, still doing, still auditioning and getting out there. And like I said, I've done so many things, man. And if you look at my resume, it's way longer than just bruh man.
Yeah.
A lot of dramatic stuff, a lot of comedy, and um, you know, I mean, I've been doing this since '89, and that's all I've been doing since '89. So
Wow. Wow.
yeah.
A lot of people say that comedians are making light of real situations, and
Hmm.
they're really not like funny, but they're like serious funny, and it
Hmm.
really is something that you have to take a hold of and pay attention to. Like Robin Williams, he was very funny, but he
Hmm.
had a very serious side to him that nobody really knew. I mean, we
Hmm.
didn't know it. I didn't know it
Yeah,
because I'm
yeah,
not that close. But
yeah.
is
George
that
Carlin the
true?
same way. George Carlin was the same way.
Mm.
Richard Pryor. I mean, all these guys, man. It's you can see things happen. I believe a lot of the best comics, because I didn't start as a comedian, but I believe the best comics know how to channel that um tragedy that probably happened in their lives,
Hmm.
and can see the tragedy in other people's lives, and they can make light of it. And at the same time, they clever enough with it that you have people laughing at themselves, and at the same time thinking about, you know, um, is it that serious? Sometimes is it that serious? I mean, life, man, is so fast, man. I mean, you here today, you're gone tomorrow. So, whatever happened, like and the remember the Count of Monte Cristo. They say, when that storm comes, and that storm will come, look at it in the eyes and say, do your worst, for I'm prepared to do mine. So
Yeah.
yeah, and that's how it is. I mean, comics are great at um channeling that tragedy into laughter. And Richard Pryor and Robin Williams, they were like two of the best at it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. They were definitely. Wow. And okay, so you're going on tour, you got your tour dates and all that stuff, and you got your auditions and everything, but what else do you want to do in life that you haven't done yet?
Well, I want to direct and produce like my own films.
That is so
That's what I
cool.
think I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start making, like, starting off with like short films right now. I have a lot of ideas in my head. Matter of fact, I just was looking for a cameraman today, this morning, and I think I found one. And that's what I want to start. I want to start doing like a lot of short films, and I have a lot of ideas in my head. I had a film. I took a film class, and a couple of summers ago, and I had to do a little short, and it was cool, man, because it was 3 minutes short, and it was real good. And when I showed it to people, they're like, "Yo, man, when is this coming out?" Because they thought it was a trailer,
Oh
and they was
wow.
looking for more. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna enhance that little short that I did, and see what see what it does.
That is amazing. I mean, we're
Mhm.
always going through different things in life, and we're successful here, but there's always another dream behind the dream.
Mm-hmm.
and I love that. I think
Mm-hmm.
that you would be amazing at that.
Oh, thank you.
Definitely amazing.
I think so. I think so because I think my kids, my son, he's 31 and my daughter 27. And they have a real good eye with cameras and when they look at a movie, they analyze it differently than anybody else. They look at it like I look at it. Like I could look at a movie and me and you could see two different things. I look at everything. I look at the way it's shot. I look at the movement of the actors and the little bitty things here and there. And my kids the same way. So we might become a team.
That'd be kind of cool. Like
Yeah,
a whole family thing.
exactly.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Oh yeah,
the
definitely.
Ballard production company.
It would be beautiful to do that. I mean, to do something with your children is just like the ideal
Mhm.
thing. To
Yeah,
get them involved with something, that would be amazing. Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
think we can do this. I think we
I
can do
guess
this.
now when that does happen and you get a trailer, you're gonna have to send it to me.
No doubt. See
Hey,
the whole thing. So
is
so
there?
so you could be a critic for me
I don't want to be a critic. I just want to put it
and
out
pay
there and say,
and
see,
pay you a
oh,
couple dollars
oh.
to put good words.
Now I'm not gonna lie. That would be kind of cool.
That's right. That's right. That's how you do it. That's how you come up.
Let's see. Okay, so the biggest thing I wanted to ask you is there if you had to do one thing over again, if there was something that you could do over again in your career, what would that be? And how would you do that?
Hmm. You know, I started out as a blue chip athlete out of high school. Blue chip athlete means that you was one of the best, and I could have went to any school, and I went to Southern Methodist University, and we got what's known as a death penalty. So we the only team in NCAA history that ever got the death penalty. They got a special on ESPN called 30 for 30 about our team, and so I transferred and went to University of Missouri my last year. So that's when I started really doing theater, and I loved it so much that I loved the idea that I was going to the NFL. I think I was going to go to the NFL, and the change that happened in my life. When I got injured, and then I went to University of Missouri and started theater. To me, if I would have played football and went to the NFL, I think I wouldn't have liked my life as much as I like it now. So I don't think that I would change anything. Like if one thing if I would have changed, it would have been that if I would have ran down that field on that certain play, I wouldn't have got hurt. Then I would change that. But if I changed that, then I wouldn't be talking to you right now.
No,
So
not
that's
as
why
practical.
I wouldn't change anything.
I hear that. I hear
Yeah,
that all things work for
that's right.
the
It's a
a
reason. It's a
certain
reason.
purpose,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
definitely
Because
I
I follow
just
my dream. My
yeah.
dream was to play football, run track, and to be an actor. When I was a little kid, in the fourth grade, when I seen my first Bruce Lee movie, Return of the Dragon, that's what I wanted to do.
Wow.
I wanted to be in movies. I mean, I stayed when I was a kid. I lived in the theater. I
Mhm.
stayed there from Saturday, Sunday, watching the same movies over and over for Saturday and Sunday. My mom
Wow.
used to say, "Boy, you ain't getting no money today to go Sunday. You went yesterday." And I scraped up some money somewhere because it wasn't number 99 cents.
Oh, yeah.
You get
Wow.
2 movies back then.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. Wow.
yeah,
That was
yeah,
like almost, was it $20? Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, yeah, man,
Oof.
for real.
Yeah, for real though. No, I don't go to movies too much. I like watching movies on my couch.
Yeah, me too. That's what I do now. But I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
go see what's that, the Lady King and the Woman King with Viola Davis and Black Panther. I think I'm going back to the
Oh,
movie. That's
but yeah.
bring me back to the movies.
Oh, I'm going back to the movie for that one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
See
going.
both of them.
I'm actually going to probably go to an IMAX.
There you go. There you go. That's what
Yeah,
I'm talking
gotta
about.
get the whole
Both.
surround sound thing
Yeah,
going on. Oh yeah.
both of them. That's what
But
I'm doing.
man, I want to thank you, Mr. Bullard, because most people don't know that your name is Reginald Bernard
Ballard. Yeah,
Ballard.
yeah. It's Ballard. Yeah, Ballard.
Ballard. Okay,
A lot of
Reginald
people say
Ballard.
Ballard. Yeah.
And I mean, but you'll forever be like, that big character. And like you said, you did only like what 16 episodes,
12, I think.
12, but
Mhm.
it edged into the hearts of all the people who loved you.
Yeah, that was.
Those
Thank
12
you.
episodes.
Yeah, I think it's just because everybody knows somebody like that. Everybody have uncle or a friend or a neighbor that's just annoying. You know, it's like, God, oh man, he come, y'all. He come, act like you don't see him. You know.
Yeah, right. Don't answer the phone. Don't answer the phone. No.
Don't say that. He come. You know, so everybody had that. You know, you always had that one dude. As soon as you open your chips, yo, can I have some of them?
No, yeah, I know. And then the next thing you know, it's gone. It's like, what happened to the chips?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we used to do back in the day. Somebody, as soon as you open, we used to open our bag. As soon as we open our bag, we cough in it.
Yeah. You want that? I did that at lunchtime. At school. I'd be sitting there and be like,
well, give me that little cone you can cough on. Yeah.
You want that?
That's right. The brother man wouldn't care though.
No, brother man didn't care. And that's what I loved. I love the way you formed that character and you took it as your own. It was 12 episodes, man. I could have sworn you did like the whole entire thing, but you didn't. But that's okay because you are forever etched in our hearts. You are the original Roman, and you forever will be.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. When I die, at least, you know, I'm glad I left something for people to say, well, he was here.
You were definitely here and you definitely did it and you're doing it. So tell me about okay, so you say you're going to be in Texas, right?
We're going to do in Austin. Okay. I'm doing the play. I forgot the name of the play. Ain't there something? And I just show up when they say come, I come. And then I'm going to be doing this college tour. I'm going to do University of Missouri. Matter of fact, the school, my alma mater. And then I think I'm going to do, I think these shows on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of September. University of Missouri, St. Louis. And I think I'm going to do another college in Iowa. So I'm doing those dates. And then I have a couple of, I'm going to do Uptown in Atlanta. That's September 9th through the 11th.
Awesome. That's like the day after my birthday. Oh,
is that right? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Happy early birthday then.
Thank you. So man, I tell you so much. Reginald, thank you so much for being on the show. I appreciate it. You know, if there would be like some kind of advice that you could give to the listener, someone who, you know, their life is just, they got injured like you and they think that it's over, you know, what would you tell them?
Hey, look, just like I said earlier, man, that storm going to come. But when it does, stare it in his eyes and say, hey, do your worst, for I'm prepared to do mine. And then take 7 breaths and push through to the other side. That's it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. I appreciate it. And thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to have all of his information in the description box and on the screen so that you can go ahead and go there. Where can people find you?
They can find me I'm on Instagram at brotherman_fifth flow and Reginald Ballard on Facebook and Twitter is brotherman_fifth flow. And I think, TikTok, brotherman_fifth flow.
Awesome. We're going to have all that information in the description box so that you guys can go ahead and follow and, you know, follow, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. And go see him. Go see him. If you're in the area.
Uptown Comedy Corner, September 9th through the 11th at ATL.
That's it. We're going to have that information in the description box as well. Thank you guys so much. And don't forget to dare to be different. Until next time, guys. Bye.
All right, take it easy.
Yeah.
I dare to be different.